Jersey Crypto here, hitting the back porch for this one, baby. So, anyone that watches the channel, you guys know that Rarible is one of the governance tokens that I am invested in for the, well, it's Rari token for the Rarible marketplace, NFT marketplace. We're seeing a little bit of a rise in volume, and I think that being that Rarible is one of the standalone opportunities for owning a piece of the NFT market, I can see some major gains. There isn't too many other opportunities like Rarible where it's a direct investment into the actual marketplace for NFTs. Now, where we are at currently is, one, today it's going to be hard to buy in because the price is fluctuating. So it's going to appear like, you already missed out. But if you look at the market cap, I mean, it's fluctuating between 100 and about 150 million, which is extremely low in my opinion. But that being said, so the NFT marketplace, as far as a whole, transactions and buying art, the overall, transactions have been down by, 80-90%, which in any market, period, not even just in crypto, when a market is down, that is when you find new opportunity. And in this case, new artists can now have gain some type of traction for less cost, because they're not going to have to try and put out as much artwork just to stay relevant, in order to have people come across their art, because you're not battling all the transactions that are occurring. So it's gonna offer new discovery in artwork right now. Now is the time to get into NFTs. It's funny, I'm part of like a bunch of groups for crypto, and the one group that I'm part of that's not for crypto is from my old job, just a bunch of guys BSing, and they started talking about they wanted to get into NFTs. Now, this is a conversation that they have never brought up before. Crypto in general, they've always been a little bit, I would say, kind of negative or standoffish about. So the the thing that I always think about, again, this is like another occurrence in the past 2 weeks. So we're going to be looking at an overall uptrend in the entire market, one, because you should consider your normal conversations with people. If you do talk to a good amount of people, and if you see new people talking about cryptocurrency, that's where the trend starts. But this being the case for NFTs, you're going to see a major uptrend in transactions, and then that's going to bring a lot of business to the marketplaces that are available, which will ultimately make Rarible appreciate. Now, being that there's going to be new artists coming in at this time, they're going to really like the fact that Rarible forwards the transaction costs of minting to the buyer. Now, that is going to make a steady increase in the amount of artwork that gets distributed into the marketplace, because the artist, we always say being a poor artist, well, this is where it changes. Imagine being an artist and not working for a company making what they tell you to make. because that's really a lot of like the opportunities in art is to make art for people, and you're kind of told what to do in a sense, or given a direction. Now you can do whatever you want with your art and gain your own following, and also your art is permanently stamped as your own art, so no one could steal it. So ultimate security for artists, which is something that a lot of artists fear, is that their artwork will be stolen and contributed to a different artist, which is terrible, but it's something that happens a lot in the music industry as well. And it's an opportunity for everyone that I don't think you should ignore. There's always going to be people denying the fact, and in a sense, those same people probably are negative about more than just that particular thing that you speak to them about in their lives, and that's something that you should consider as well, depending on who you're talking to. But don't let that get you down. Just connect with people that are positive and level-headed, and you can learn from even people that aren't as necessarily smart as you. They might just be able to observe a little differently and bring up things that you wouldn't pay attention to. So Rari, huge opportunity. Not a financial advisor other than for myself, and I've been doing pretty good telling myself what to do. So get them crypto gains, baby. That's what I'm talking about.